Okay, well, it's actually the next day. I'm cheating a little bit. When I got home last night, I was dozing in the car, sleeping in the car. And I was not in my full mind or body when I got home. So you can kind of hear it in that clip when I'm showing off the photo of, that moves. You can tell I'm a little bit not with it there. And this clip will probably lead to another thumbnail of my stupid face, even though, totally different topic. But it's like, if it's, like, I'm telling you about Star Trek Live, the experience, even though I wasn't able to show any of it, whatever. Why do you always do that to me? Why? Like, it helps enhance the experience, because it's just like, there's a timeline there that they put all the series and the movies in order, and I wanted to show that off, kind of, but they're like, no photography inside. Well, they said, clickety-click pictures because they wanted to take pictures. I don't know, I should have asked, I guess. Excuse me, I almost did, but then I was worried they would have told me no. And if I had been feeling brave, then it was like, well, but I was just kind of like, I didn't even want to deal with it yesterday, so I didn't. And now that I've gotten totally off topic, that's kind of, that's kind of one of my main gripes about it was, why? Like, I can show off this big thing, but I'll show off my big thing. I will. Different website. Like, that only entices people to come see what you have to offer. Like, that's what I would think is, and there was, like, the timeline. There was a couple cool things, like, and I'll put the pictures probably, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get them, but they did sell pictures. And other than the one that I got, we bought a couple, and because there's, like, one on the one in Captain Kirk's chair is not really that impressive, because it's like, you sit in the chair and then they have a green screen behind you. Not that great. But one of the cool things was they had, like a life-size replica of the bridge from The Next Generation that you could walk around, and unfortunately none of the buttons did anything. That was the most disappointing of everything. Like the little things didn't even push in. Like, nothing was a button. It was just all stationary, but like you could sit in the captain's chair and stuff, and we got Nick in that picture. He's like doing the engage thing, or whatever. Like, he asked the girl to make sure she got it right. And there was like this lady that was a fan, apparently off to the side, because she complimented us on our shirts. And she was like, that's a great pose, She was all excited. And then she said something about the thing she wanted to take it home with her, I was like, that's why we need to be actors, because then these buttons would do something. Like, when we pushed something, like, I don't know if everybody was doing it, but like me and Nick and Sean, we were all, like, pushing stuff, just hoping it would do something, but nothing did. It was very disappointing. I don't know, like, I mean, some of the stuff was cool, like the life-sized, there was outfits there, like, we couldn't tell, like, what was actually used in the shows and the movies and what was just replicated. Because, I mean, you can find Star Trek uniforms, people selling those on eBay. People like costumes, and stuff. So you didn't really know what was real and what was not. So that was another thing that was kind of, I mean, maybe they're all not real. I don't know. And then they had some heads there, the different, and those were kind of cool to see. The Borg that was standing there, I kept expecting it to, like, open its eyes and look at me. I would have flipped my shit, I swear. They should set that up to where, like, when people are looking at it, just kind of like goes, like, that'd be freaky. I don't know, you might scare some kids. There was a kid crying in the bathroom later, something about he didn't want to go watch an adult movie or something. Like, his dad was trying to calm him down. He's like, I wouldn't take you to see a scary movie, buddy. And his kid was just bawling. He's like, I don't want to go see an adult movie. I'm like, I would hope your parents would not take you to an adult movie. For one thing. For second thing, if they do, watch out for sticky seats. Collecting my thoughts. I don't know, I guess maybe if you're more of a Star Trek fan, it would maybe be more impressive, because, I mean, I've seen the movies from First Contact up, maybe Generations. I think I did see Generations. I watched some of The Next Generation. I mean, I've caught an old episode or two, you know. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, but I mean, you know, Star Trek is alright. It's something in my universe, you know, at least. But maybe if you're more of a fan, it might be. And I mean, I assume this is maybe a traveling, like, I thought it was a museum. That's the way Nick said it originally, but it's like an expedition or whatever, or the experience or whatever. It is kind of fun to go through there and see all the props and different stuff, you know. And they did have like this one hallway set up to where it was like, it was kind of like you were walking down a hallway of the Enterprise. And it had like I think it was supposed to be Picard's room or something. Well, I don't know if it was Picard's room. I guess maybe it was more. They had some props in there too, because they had like a wedding photo of Riker and Deanna Troi. Deanna, or is it? I always get her name wrong. Actually, I thought her name was spelled with a Y, not an I. So that shows you how much I really know. But so, I mean, if it comes to your area, I assume it's a traveling thing, or if I don't know how long it's up in St. Louis, but if you can get to it, and you're even like a passing Star Trek fan, you know, like I enjoyed some of the, you know, some of the bigger stuff, like the little hallway and the transporter, you know, and different stuff. And kind of the timeline was kind of interesting too, to see like they put the birth where people were born, and you know, when they became Starcraft captains, and like the whole timeline was all right there, you know, talking about the movies. So, I mean, you know, they had some cool stuff, some cool props and different stuff. So, if you can get to St. Louis to see it, it's $14, I know, here, and then they do have like student military discounts that you can get. I don't know how much exactly it is for that. And, or, you know, if it comes to your area and you're a passing Star Trek fan, go check it out. See what it's all about. 'Cause, you know, some of the stuff is kind of fun. I'll give it a thumbs up, and kind of a, you know, some of it is enjoyable. So, like I said, even if you're, especially if you're a diehard Star Trek fan, I mean, I'm sure if you hear about this coming to your area, you were planning on going to see it anyway. But, as kind of a passing fan-ish, you know, there was still some fun and some enjoyment to be had. So I don't know when I'm going to get those pictures, but like I said, I'll put those in the fan group for y'all to see. So I don't know what they say. It's not engage, because engage would like start the vlog. But go ahead on. Now that my dumbass knows what I'm doing, live long and prosper. How about that one? We'll give that one a try.